ihanaa saada tänne meidän lavalle Kimmo ja Darius. Welcome Darius to our stage. Tänään puhutaan sisältömarkkinoinnista. Mä luovutan teille lavan ja ruudun. Jakakaa teidän osaamistanne. Chatti on vapaa osallistujille. Sinne kysymyksiä, niin saadaan näihin vastauksia. Yes. Kiitoksia.
Darius, I will just say a few words in Finnish and then you can start. Joo, eli ennen kuin Darius aloittaa ton meidän alustan esittelyn englanniksi, niin kerron vaan muutaman sanan meidän tulevaisuuden suunnitelmista. Eli tämä alusta, mitä te nyt näette, se on vielä, hoidetaan niin kuin manuaalisesti, mutta meidän puolenkielisillä sivuilla on jo käytössä AI Media Planner, eli tekoälyyn perustuva tällainen apuväline, työkalu, jonka avulla voidaan sitten nopeuttaa tätä. Ja tätä tuodaan pikkuhiljaa eri kielialueilla niin, että aluksi sinne lisätään nämä lähimaat tästä, Tšekki, Slovakia, Unkari, Romania. Sitten myöhemmin tämän vuoden puolella sinne tulee Ruotsi, Tanska, Hollanti ja Saksa. Ja sitten tosiaan tämä prosessi nopeutuu yhä enemmän, että jatkossa on mahdollista tehdä sitten esimerkiksi tällaisia vaihtoehtoja, että laittaa hakusanan ja sitten heti tämä Media Planner ehdottaa sopivia toimenpiteitä. Mutta pitemmittä puhetta päästään nyt Dariuksen puheenvuoron. So please Darius, you can start.
Hi everybody, it's nice to meet you. I think it's the first time when I'm part of the Finnish community, and it's interesting to listen to your language. I already took a sneak peek at some of the previous sessions, and I saw you guys had a lot of theory. So what I want to show you now, it's a little bit of a practical approach, similar to what it was in the clinic before. So I want to present to you guys how to use WhitePress in your day-to-day activities, how to make the most out of the platform and the services that it provides. So I'm going to share my screen, and we are going to run, let's say, a fictional project where we are a company, an e-commerce from Finland, a brand from Finland that is interested to enter a new market, let's say the UK, and to promote. So this is our platform. This is where you have all the data regarding the collaboration with us. So when you are a marketer and you want to promote your business, you have to, of course, come in the marketer account, in the marketer section. And in here, on the dashboard, you will have the overview of everything that you did. So the work in our platform, because our platform is also used by agencies, is structured in projects. So you can see an overview of everything that you do for different projects. And then here in the dashboard, you have that overview. You have an overview of everything and some updates from us, and then some video tips. So what I would like to show you now is how to use the platform to order both content and article publication in different markets. WhitePress is at the moment present in more than 29 languages. So the first thing you have to do when you want to promote your business, you want to promote your e-commerce in a certain country, you have to create a project. What I would like to mention here is that these projects that you create, they are private. Nobody sees them. They are just in your account, and is to better structure the information. Yeah. So let's say, for example, that we are an e-commerce from Finland that wants to enter the UK market. So let's say fashion, e-commerce growing to UK. Yeah, our web address, for example, we're going to use our own at the moment, but here you will put your domain. And then here, as you can see, we have all the countries where we are present. Okay, sorry guys, I apologize for this. I don't know why it wasn't changing, but I hope now it's changing. Yeah. So I was saying that we started here on the dashboard, and this is where you got lost. So we moved into the My Project section. This is from where we start the process of publishing an article. So the first thing we have to do is to add a project. Yeah. As I was mentioning, this project is private, so nobody sees it. So for example, let's say WhitePress fashion UK, and I'm putting the domain. And then here you have all the countries where WhitePress is present. Yeah, and I said, okay, of course we have Finnish we have English. So let's say we said English, and then if it's a language that it's spoken in more countries, you can select the country that you're interested in. So we said English, UK, so I can select this. Of course, there is also the possibility that one WhitePress account is used by more people. So you can create sub-accounts, and then to each sub-account you give access to different projects. Yeah. So I can select that for this project, I'm only giving access to Katerini because she's responsible for that market, or I give access to Przemek because he's responsible for that market. Yeah. So the first step is to create the project. And once the project is created, this is where you will have an overview of everything that you are doing. So I'm clicking search publishers, and this is opening our search engine. And from this is where we start, let's say, the research about finding the websites that we are interested in. In here, we have the whole database, for example, for UK, there are 1,460 websites. And now we can start the process of filtering these websites based on our needs. So there are the basic filters that we have here, plus advanced filters. So now I will quickly mention about some of the most important filters that I think everybody is going to use them when you use the platform. So of course, the first filter allows you to search for a website directly based on the name of that website. Yeah. So for example, Cosmopolitan, yeah, as a fashion website. Yes. Then we can search based on the thematics. If I want to search for fashion websites, beauty, lifestyle, yeah. There was the country, as we already discussed. I can change the country, but what you cannot change in a project is the language. If you want to see the list of websites from another language, then you will need to create a new project for that specific language. So if you are, for example, an e-commerce that operates in more markets, yeah, so for example, in Finland, in Sweden, in Denmark, and you want to enter the United Kingdom as well, in our platform, you will need to have 4 different projects. One project for Finland, one for Swedish, one for Danish, and one for English. Yeah, but that's going to be good also for you, because you will be able to generate reports on the activities that you did in each market. You will be able to see a clear overview of what you did for each domain and each market in particular. Yeah. So then we have the classic filters of like price, from, to. We have the filter of unique users. We as a platform, all the publishers that we are adding to our platform, we are verifying them. And one of the verification that we do is related to their unique users. So they need to provide us a Google Analytics report with their traffic. And I will show you now. If the portal has this tick, it means that the data was from Google Analytics. We can see here, so for example, from this portal, the data is from today, from 24th of May. If here it's not like a check box, it means that the data, like here, for example, it was updated on 23 of May, but it's not from Google Analytics. It's an estimation, or it's from another source. So we are transparently presenting this data regarding the unique users of the publishers that we work with. And then we have the do follow. So if you're publishing articles, not just for PR purposes, but you want to publish your articles also for SEO purposes, we do follow links. Most of the publishers that we work with offer do follow links, and this helps you in your offsite optimization of the website. Yeah. Then we have the substantive assessment and the visual and technical assessment. This is an evaluation that we do as a company for each of the publishers that we register into our platform. And this is very beneficial when selecting websites in a language that you don't speak. Because if you're publishing, if you want to promote your business in Finland, you know the publishers already. You know what content they are posting. You know what the website is about. But if you maybe want to promote your business in Sweden or in Denmark, where you don't speak Swedish or Danish, you can look at this substantive assessment, because we are verifying the websites with local native people, and we are giving the websites a score from 0 to 10. depending on the quality of the content on the website. Yes, and the details of that analysis, they are presented here. When you click on the name of the website and you have the substantive assessment. So we see how much of the content is editorial, how much of the content is actual content, like how fresh is the content, if there is engagement with the audience, and if there are the contact details of the website. And the technical assessment, it's looking at the website, if it has a mobile version, what's the loading speed. As we know, all these indicators are influencing the ranking that the website has in the Google search results. Yes, so this is also one of the things that you can filter by. Then if you are interested to publish your articles for PR purposes, to get more exposure of your brand, yes, or you are doing some brand awareness campaigns, you can use the marketing filter. So the marketing filter, for example, this one, promotions on Facebook, will show you publishers that will not just publish the article on their website, but they will also promote it in social media, in their Facebook pages, and maybe even in Facebook groups. Yeah. Then promotion length. So if you're interested for your article, for your brand to get more exposure, you will search for portals that offer promotion on the homepage for more days than just one day. Yeah. So here you can select that the article will stay on the website homepage for 3 days. Also, something we have our own tracking code. So if you're publishing for PR purposes and you want to see in real time how many people are reading the article, how many people are going from the article towards your website, you can search for the portals that are accepting our tracking code. And then in real time, you will see how many people read the article, in what percentage, from where were the readers, and so on. And here you have, of course, more filters related to the marketing side, like the target group of the portal and some other things. And then we have the SEO filters. So if you are using our platform because you also care about SEO optimization and you want to build your backlink profile, so you want to have good links and good websites linking to you, we have integrated into WhitePress platforms like Ahrefs, Majestic, and Moz, and we are getting the data from those platforms and presenting it to you. So some of the most common filters used here are TrustFlow from Majestic. Yeah, so if you want to get a link from a good website, that website needs to have a TrustFlow bigger than the website that the TrustFlow of your website. Yes, and then here, for example, or if your website is brand new, you want links from websites that have a TrustFlow of at least 20. Then we have, for example, important SEO indicator is the domain rating from Ahrefs. This is on a scale from 0 to 100. Yeah, and the same, the common rule, I would say, the general rule when it comes to this is you need to always get links from websites that are better than yours. Yeah, so if your website already has a domain rating of 30, you would want to get a link from a website that has a domain rating of 35 or 40. But if your website is brand new, you just entered the UK market, your website is brand new, it has no domain authority, then you can get links for websites that generally start at the domain rating of at least 30, because it's not hard to get the website to that domain rating, so you want to get from good sources. Of course, what is also relevant here, we are presenting the Ahrefs organic traffic. The difference between unique users and organic traffic is that in unique users, we are presenting the total number of users that the website has. So here it's taking consideration Facebook link, like users that are coming from social media, users that are coming from direct links, plus users that are coming from organic results. While the Ahrefs organic traffic, it's only looking at the numbers of users that are coming from organic search results. And it's good for the website to have some organic traffic. Yeah, because a website generally, if it's only relying on social media traffic and so on, it can be tricky. So it's good that the website also has organic traffic. So what I recommend here is you put at least an organic traffic of like 2,000 for this. And then, as I mentioned, we already also have the domain authority, which is an indicator similar to domain rating from Ahrefs, but domain authority is from Moz. Yeah, and this one also has a value from 0 to 100. The same, it's better that you get for a website with a bigger value than yours. The reason why we have all these indicators is because, as most of you probably know, there is no clear recipe from Google what to do in order to rank higher. Google doesn't give scores to websites, yes? And these tools, Ahrefs, Moz, Majestic, they are trying to mimic Google and to give scores to websites. But of course, these tools can be manipulated. So if you would only look at one tool, like for example, only Ahrefs, you can find a website that has a big domain rating from Ahrefs, like 60, but in reality, the website is bad and it's not good to buy an article there. But if a website manages to get similar values in different tools, it means that that website, it's a good website, it's a valuable website. So that's why I always encourage people, and part of the strategy is to have similar values. So 20 in trust flow, 30 in the domain rating, let's say 30 in the domain authority from Moz. Of course, here you have more filters. If you're an SEO specialist, you will also care about the other filters like domain ins and out. But if you're just an e-commerce owner or just a digital marketing specialist in general, you can live without those ones. But all these filters, they are explained in detail here in the platform. We also have some articles on our blog in English talking more about these filters. Yeah, the one more filter that I want to highlight from here, it's excluding domains linking to me. So this one, it gives you the possibility to exclude domains, because if you publish for SEO purposes and even for branding purposes, if you already published on one website, you don't want to reach the same audience. And what this filter does is that it's automatically excluding from the list of results the websites from where you already have domains linking to you. So you can add your own website. You can include the websites that are part of WhitePress that you already published through WhitePress, or we can automatically import it from Ahrefs. Yes. So we are taking your backlink profile from Ahrefs, which is a famous SEO tool for those of you that don't use it, and that shows all the links that are linking to you. And last, we have here some technical filters. These are one that's worth mentioning is if you are in a hurry to publish something, we have a publishing speed based on the history we have with that publisher. So if you have a PR campaign that you promised that is going to be delivered by tomorrow and you are missing one article, you can come in here and select the filter that they are going to publish in 6 hours. Of course, this is not a guarantee, but this is the average of the last 5 publications we had with that publisher. Yeah. And another filter worth mentioning from here is the sensitive categories. So if you operate in a business that it's more sensitive, like gambling or cryptocurrencies or loans, and we know that not everybody wants to publish on those topics, you can put the filters and see the portals that are publishing on those topics. So let's say now we put these filters. Yeah, we put the domain rating. Let's say we want one day on the homepage. We put domain rating. And let's say we want something from the fashion industry, or maybe beauty or lifestyle. So once you put all the filters that you're interested in, you click search, and the system is doing its magic, and it's reducing the list from 1,640 to 100. But these are the ones that are meeting your criteria. Now you can see more details about each website by clicking on the name of the website. So in here, you will see a short description, you will see language, countries, other thematics that it's covering. This is also very beneficial, and I want to mention this, that you will see all these details in the language that you speak, regardless if you want to publish in a country where you don't speak the language. Yeah, so if you want to publish in Sweden, in Swedish, you will see the details of the website in English. Yeah, and then, as I mentioned already, there is the substantive assessment that is looking at the quality of the content. This is being done manually by our team. And then is a technical assessment that is looking at the technical aspects of the website. And then we have all the SEO indicators. They are more in-depth explained here with their values, so you can have an overview of that website. Most of the data is coming from Ahrefs. You have the domain analysis of Ahrefs with the domain rating, with all the referring domains and everything. Yeah. So you can look at more websites to see about this. It's free to look at as many websites as you want. You know, there is no cost interrogate, let's say, the database that we have and to find the right website. And once you decide, okay, so I like this website, it's meeting my criterias, here you have the button.
Sorry. Okay, now it sometimes went out and then came back. Okay, sorry. Okay.
So now here we have the button See Offers, and this is showing you what offers the publisher has. So for example, in the case of this publisher, he has 2 offers depending also on your needs. So he has a smaller offer, a cheaper offer that the article is published and it stays on the homepage for 3 days. And then he has a more expensive offer that the article is also distributed in social media, and this is with do follow links, and this is with no follow links. Yeah. So this is here you have the description of the offer. What I would like to mention is that we as a platform, we monitor all the articles that we publish for 1 year to make sure that they are not deleted, that the links are not changed. So we guarantee the publication for 1 year. And what happens after 1 year, it's mentioned in the description of each publisher. In general, now, for example, I have an example that the publisher said that the article is deleted after 12 months. But as a common rule, I can tell you that around 90% of the publishers we work with, they keep the articles for an indefinite period of time. But we as WhitePress, we guarantee for 1 year, we monitor. If something happens, we contact the publisher to get it fixed, or we reimburse you. And this is a huge advantage, especially when you want to publish abroad, to have this security that the money that you spent, they are not thrown away or wasted. Yeah. So if we look and we say, okay, I agree everything that it's in here in terms of the details of the offer. I have here everything that I need to pay attention to: how many photos, how many links, what type of links I can put, brand links, and so on. Yeah. Then I can select to buy that. And the next step after you select the offer and the portal is about the content. Yeah. And here we have 4 different options. You can select your own article. So if you already have an article ready, which is uploaded into our platform, you can select it here, or you can add it directly right now with add a new article. So if you have your content ready, you can add your article here, and that article will be sent to the publisher for publication. Here you're putting title, lead, content, and then any attachments or anything extra that you want to add. But if you don't have your content ready, let's say, for example, you are going to publish in UK and you don't have an article ready in that language, you can request copywriting from us. One main advantage of WhitePress is that in all the markets where we are present, all these over 29 languages that we cover, we have local copywriters. We have native copywriters that we work with that are writing the content based on your brief. So for example, here we have 4 types of articles, like basic article, extended, specialist, and premium. The difference comes here, it's the details. Generally, the difference is in length. Yeah, a basic article starts from 2 to 2,500 characters, while a premium article, it's between 5,000 and 7,000 characters. And you're selecting the type of the article that you want, and then you can give the instructions now, or you can specify them later. So if I am selecting this type of if I'm giving the instructions now, here I can make all the instructions I want. And if it is WhitePress writing the content for you, the process is that we are writing the content. Once the content is written, we are sending it to you for verification. Yeah. So you will have a chance to check the article, ask for changes or anything like that. And after you approve the written article, that's the moment when we send it to the publisher. Yes. So after you approve the written text, we are sending it to the publisher. Yeah. So, and of course here the same, you mentioned all the instruction and how you want to be contacted by our copywriter. Yeah. Or I can select add it to cart by selecting later. So right now, the only thing I'm doing is I'm reserving this, but I will add my own article later. And I want to show you one more filter. I will put an article that it's in the value of the budget that I have here right now. So I will put something for 100 euros because I have 120 euros on this account. So let's say I'm interested in this website. The article is costing 95 euros. I'm adding it to the cart. And now I'm going to my shopping cart. Yeah, you can add as many websites as you want in the shopping cart. And when you're in the shopping cart, you can choose that you want the publication as soon as possible. So the standard procedure for us is that the publisher has 3 days to publish. If he doesn't publish in those 3 days, we are calling him, checking what's going on and informing you about the final deadline. But in general, I can tell you that 99% of the orders are published in those 3 days. So here I'm in the shopping cart. I can select as soon as possible. Or if you have a media plan and you want to schedule the things for the next month, you can select on a selected date, and you have the calendar up to 3 months in advance. You can make your media plan. Yeah. So for example, now I want this one to be published on the 13th of the month, and this one to be published as soon as possible. But now I'm just going to pay for the one that I have the money on my account. So I'm going to pay and place the order. Now, if you have money in your account already, like I have, the order it's moving to the section paid articles in progress. And in here you see that the article, you reserve the spot on that website. It's waiting for content because it means that you need to add the content. And this is stage. If you don't have money on your account, in that stage you would have to pay. You can pay by card, or you can pay by bank transfer, or you can pay by PayPal. So you can choose either to pay precisely just for one order from your shopping cart, or you can top up your account. So if you know that this month I have a budget of 2,000 euros to publish articles, you can come to the settings, to money, and you can come to money outcomes, and here you can deposit funds. So I can, for example, deposit, for now this account it will show me it shows me in Romanian currency, but in your cases it will show you in euros. Yeah, so I can choose, I want to deposit 5,000 Romanian currency. I can choose to pay by card or by bank transfer. In Finland we also have PayPal. Yeah, so you can deposit now, and the money after that are available, and you can use them anytime in our collaboration. And there you see now my to-do has changed. I have that I need to provide the content that needs to be published on Visht. So this is how you place an order. Now the thing are moving into the section paid articles. In paid articles, we have the in progress section. So in here you will see an overview of all the articles that are in progress. So this one, it's waiting for text. Yes. Once the article, it goes through different stages. Yeah, publication in progress is going to be when you send it to the publisher. When the publisher published it, it will be in a new stage named published in verification. In that stage, you have time to 3 days to look at the article to make sure that it was published according to the offer and everything is okay. And you can accept it, or you can request some changes. And after you approve it, the articles are moving in the done section. And for example, here we have an article that we published some time ago, and here we are presenting some valuable information. For example, if the article had the tracking code, here you will see the details of the views. Yeah, so here you will see in real time how many people have accessed that article, from how many views, how many users, how is it split between devices, mobile or desktop. And of course, at last, you will have the overview of everything that you were doing. And this is where you see all the information that the tracking code is providing. And last, in the done section, you will see the status. So you will see that the article is still correctly published, and the article is indexed. So I know that time has passed very fast, and we are approaching the end of our time. And This is the overall flow. Of course, there are other things that you can do in the platform, and there's just one more thing I want to mention is my content. So my content gives you the possibility to order content if you don't want to publish it through us. So you're, for example, now entering the UK market and you need text for your website, you need product descriptions or category descriptions, you can order it from Order a Text. So here you can order content in all the languages where we are present, regardless of if you need product description or the text for the About Us section or anything like that. And you can also order an article that you want to use it for personal use. Yeah, so in order article, you can choose article type paid article. So it means that you will publish it through WhitePress, or for personal use that you want to publish on your own blog or anything like that. So this is the services that we provide in all the countries where we are present, in all the 29 languages, including in Finland. And what I want to mention also is that we also do custom services. So for example, you are interested in a certain market and you search in our platform and you didn't find the websites that you are interested, you can write us an email and our team will do personalized outreach for you. And if you're interested in some other markets, we have 2 extra services that are valid just in some of our markets. But about this, you can speak more in detail in a personalized demo call with Kimmo. Yeah. So I don't want to hold you any more longer. I know I actually went above my time a little bit, but I hope it was practical information for you, and you have now a better understanding of how WhitePress can help you in your link building and content creation activities.
Thank you so much, Darius and Kimmo. We'll be going now to the main stage, but thank you for this. And I added Kimmo's and Darius's LinkedIn profiles in the chat, so go and click them and connect and send them a nice message to continue the discussion. And also there's Kimmo's email address if you want to contact him with that as well. But we'll see you guys at the main stage. Thank you.
Thank you.